Hey guys! So today I'm going to do the TMI tag, and before we jump into that I want to acknowledge that I moved. So this is my new setup. I'm filming in front of a window, which is really exciting because in my old room I had to use a light and it would kind of like throw off a lot of the colors, and I feel like this looks very true to color right now, from the viewfinder at least. So I'm really liking that. I'm hoping that this is going to be a really good spot to film in. Hopefully when I'm editing this it'll look really good too. But yeah, so I did move, and I am going to be moving again in like another month or so. This is just kind of temporary right now, but yeah, so I will be definitely making more videos now that I am officially moved in. So yeah, but I wanted to jump in and... But I wanted to do a video today, and I didn't really have anything exactly set aside planned to film, so I figured I would do a tag video, and I've been seeing this one go around a ton, and I really like watching it, so I figured I would film it for you guys. So I'll just stand up real quick and show you guys. I have this shirt on, I think I got from like Marshall's, and then I'm wearing these high-waisted flower shorts. I think I might have shown these in a haul, I can't really remember. These are from Marshall's too actually, and I love them, they're super cute. And then I'm not really wearing any shoes at the moment, so... Yes. I am 5'10", I used to get this question a ton when I first started making videos. I just weighed myself. I feel a little uncomfortable saying how much I weigh, but you know what? I will put it out there for you guys because you know what? I don't think there's anything wrong with anybody's weight. I think you should be whatever you feel comfortable in, and right now I weigh 145, which I feel like is kind of a lot, but I am tall and, you know, it's a really comfortable weight for me. I like it. I don't feel like too skinny or too fat. I feel really comfortable in my skin, so that's what counts. I do not have any tattoos. I kind of want to get one, but every time I think about getting one, I just feel like I think to myself, like, would I want to have this for the rest of my life? And usually the answer is no. I just have my ears pierced, so I'm not really a rebel like that. I would say Haley and Scott from One Tree Hill. Love them. Or Haley and Scott. Haley and Nathan from One Tree Hill. It's one of my all-time favorite shows. And then my other all-time favorite show would be Friends, and I love Chandler and Monica together. I really like Coldplay. One of my all-time favorite songs is The Scientist. Yeah, and like JT, he's on the band though, but if we're talking about artists, I like JT a lot. I really miss my cat because he is with my best friend who lives like an hour away from me. He's staying with him while I am in my temporary house, so yeah, I really miss Chester. If you guys follow me on Instagram or have been subscribed to me for a while, you know all about Chester. And he's like the love of my life, so I'm missing him a lot right now. I have a lot of favorite songs. I just mentioned The Scientist by Coldplay I love. I could probably make a whole list of songs. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with that one right now because I don't want to sit here forever and name off a bunch of songs. I am 23 and it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. And I am a Capricorn. I would say honesty is a big thing. You have to be honest. Oh, there's a spider crawling outside my window, I just noticed. Okay, so yeah, you have to be honest. That's a obviously huge thing. And another thing I really look for is kindness, and not just kindness to me, but kindness to others, strangers. I think that's really important, and I have dated a lot of guys that can be, you know, really kind to me, but when it comes to being nice to others, they just couldn't do it. So that's definitely something that I look for. This one's kind of generic, but I kind of live by everything happens for a reason. I think that has been something that's really gotten me through the last year, because I've kind of had a rough year, so that's kind of something I always think to myself, like everything happens for a reason. I love Chris Pine a lot, Leonardo DiCaprio obviously, yeah, Justin Timberlake, hello, I mean, he's just good at everything. Purple. Probably Loud. This is kind of weird, but I actually love to take a shower when I'm sad or sick. I'll also take a shower when I'm not feeling very well, but I love to get in the shower when I just feel really crappy and I'm having a bad day, because it's just like my happy place. It relaxes me the most, and I'm able to think in the shower, and I'll take like an hour shower sometimes. It's kind of bad, but yeah, I love taking a shower when I'm not feeling so great. Speaking of showers, it usually takes me about, like, if I'm just gonna get ready, if I'm just taking one to simply take a shower, usually just like 25, well, like 20 minutes, I'd say 15-20 minutes. But like I said, if I'm taking a shower because I'm sick or I'm sad, I can stay in there for like an hour. This just depends. Usually if I'm doing like a full face of makeup, probably like an hour-ish, hour and a half. Like, you know, makeup and hair. I should have finished that sentence. If I'm doing makeup and hair, it takes like an hour and a half. If I'm just kind of like, if I'm using second day hair or just kind of like throwing on a simple face, then like 20-ish minutes. No. I really like a little bit of scruff. I think that that's really attractive. Not like a full-on beard, but just a little bit. A little shadow is really nice, I think. What else? I like when guys open doors for you. I think that that is a big turn on. I just think that that's like really sweet and shows that they, you know, think about those things, which are important. Probably when guys are like really arrogant or they have really big heads. That's just really not cool, and it just makes me kind of not even want to be in the same room as them, so yeah. I think that my answer is kind of the same as everybody else that's answered this question. I joined because I wanted to share my love of beauty and fashion, and I had been watching YouTube for a long time and decided to, you know, post my own for once, and I'm really glad I did because it's been an awesome opportunity. I've met a lot of cool people and had a lot of amazing opportunities through YouTube, so I'm really grateful for it, and I'm glad that, you know, I decided to do it, gosh, like 4 years ago or something crazy like that. I feel like this is such a generic question because it's like fears in general. I feel like a lot of people have a lot of fears. I think my fear right now is just like not being successful, not finding a career that I like or that I love, and that's something that I kind of have been stressing about a lot lately, so that's kind of my fear right now. And also my parents just kind of moved away, and more of just kind of like a fear of not getting to see them as often as I would like to, and so I guess that's kind of a fear I have right now. Like I said, my parents moved away last weekend, and my mom and me, my dad cried a little bit too. We all kind of had a little cry sesh as we were saying goodbye. I was just talking to my mom on the phone yesterday, and I think she was the last person that I said that to. That's kind of self-explanatory. College makeup girl. I'm in college. I like makeup. Yeah. I think like 50 Shades of Grey. I'm not a huge reader. I want to get more into reading. I just find that I don't have a lot of time for it. But yeah, that I think was the last book I read, and it was actually pretty good, so. Like I said, not reading anything right now. I think maybe like Grey's Anatomy or something, or I think it was The Vampire Diaries. Like 2 nights ago I caught up on The Vampire Diaries, which is one of my favorite shows. Love it. I had drinks with a friend last night, so I think that was the last person I talked to, honestly. Let's see. He is a friend, and his name is Isaiah. I love Italian and Mexican. Those are my top two. I think, I don't even know if I have like all-time favorite food. I love mac and cheese. That's kind of like one of my favorite foods, I would say. God, I want to visit so many places. I've never been out of the country, so that's kind of a top priority. I want to go out of the country. Even just Canada would be awesome, but I really want to go to Australia, and Paris is like the ultimate. I think that would just be amazing. I was upstairs in the kitchen, if that counts. Yeah, kind of. Last night. I mean like in person insulted, because I feel like everyone answers this question saying that they were insulted online, which is true. You do get a lot of insults online when you do this. But last time, like in person, I did actually kind of get insulted in person like a month ago, so we'll go with that one. I love chocolate. None. I love earrings and necklaces too. I really like statement necklaces. That's kind of like probably my all-time favorite would be just a big chunky necklace. I love. Like cheerleading in middle school. I have no idea. Probably something that was just like on the radio. I have no idea. I say like yo a lot in text or hey with like 5 Ys or something. I don't know. Obviously, I think that's kind of a dumb question. Hung out with someone last night, like I said. All of you guys, if you guys have done this, leave me a comment down below telling me that you've done it, and I will go to your channel and check it out and subscribe, and yeah, because I would love to make some new YouTube friends on here, because yeah, we need to make friends. I think that would be really cool, and I would love to see how many of you guys out there make videos. So definitely comment down below, let me know if you make one, or if you make videos, and if you've done this tag. And I think that's about it. I'm excited. I'm gonna film some videos this weekend and get them out for you guys, so I'm really pumped about that. Let me know if you have any requests that you want to see. And I think that's it. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!